Darrell Waltrip seeking his third career victory. Waltrip out of the throttle for the first time this afternoon, the Virginia 500, 1976 NASCAR Championship Races history. Winner, Darrell Waltrip.
And as you say, Darrell Waltrip is going to win this race now.
Parsons back to sixth position. Here's Waltrip coming out of turn number 4 for his fourth Super Speedway win of the year, his first win ever in the World 600. Waltrip is first, and it will be Donnie Allison in second. There he is, Allison pulling along to congratulate the winner. And that's what happened. Now let's go to Brock Yates in victory lane with Darrell Waltrip and Bertha.
I told him, I said, oh my God, that caution killed us. I said, he got them all up here on their tail now. Well, I'm going to tell you, old Bertha.
Oh, Bertha's just
Bertha is something else. She was crying all the way around here. She said, I won the World 600, and that's the same way I feel.
We're into the last lap with 3 leaders still jammed together. Darrell Waltrip goes high in turn 1. Richard Petty looks for daylight underneath. He's alongside. It's a drag race to the finish line. Allison in third, blocked. He has nowhere to go. Down the backstretch, the final 2 turns. Petty can't hold the STP car low. Here comes Waltrip underneath. Waltrip has the lead. After 367 laps, this has come down to a 100-yard dash. Who's it going to be? Allison tries the inside. Darrell Waltrip wins the Rebel 500.
Darrell Waltrip up front with Benny Parsons. That's the battle for the lead. Cale Yarborough just ahead of Waltrip's 88 car, trying to keep from going a lap down. As Waltrip has put some separation on the second place runner, here you see Benny Parsons. Petty is third. Cale Yarborough runs fourth as things start to string out of their trouble.
As Slick Johnson, a rookie, spins it around on the grass. Just a few laps to go.
Along with the caution, there's the white flag. They will finish under caution. And from here, Darrell Waltrip can coast home to his third career victory at the tight, tough Martinsville Speedway.
Gee whiz, that was just, I got us in a bad situation, and I didn't know if I could get us out or not, but everybody gave 100%, and I drove the car, and it handled good, it run good, and we're here we are in Victory Circle.
There were 22 lead changes during the afternoon, but with Earnhardt and Parsons out of contention, no one posed a real threat to Darrell Waltrip as he led the last 80 laps to take his third checkered flag of the season.
I wouldn't want to run 500 laps here every week, but the day it was nice, the temperature was cool, wasn't real hot, and the car drove extremely well, and it really runs super, so I didn't have any problems. I really didn't have to race anybody all that hard after the first couple of 100 laps, and I just sort of rode along and tried to stay out of trouble.
The lead changed 8 times among 5 drivers, and with 197 laps to go, Darrell Waltrip took the lead for the final time and never looked back. The 6th and final caution period of the day came out with just 5 laps to go, and the race ended under caution with Darrell Waltrip taking the checkered flag 1 full lap ahead of Ricky Rudd and the rest of the pack.
A lot of guys come into this racetrack, and I believe they're probably intimidated by the high banking. And a long time ago, when I was learning how to race, I raced in Nashville, Tennessee, and it was high banked, and sort of learned how to make the banks work for me, and I think that's been a big secret to me running good. And the car, of course, speaks for itself. It's been a consistent winner here over the years, and I'm just doing my part and kind of guiding it around there.
The NASCAR Grand National drivers were in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina this weekend for the Holly Farms 400. National points leader Darrell Waltrip in car number 11 started the race on the 5/8 mile oval in the number 1 spot. Before the first lap was complete, arch rival Bobby Allison in car number 28 took the lead away. And for a while, it looked like Allison was the one to beat. Now, there were 8 caution periods during the contest, but most were for solo spins, like this one by Dean Combs in car 77. Or this one by Morgan Shepherd, who lost control coming down the front stretch. As the race wound down, the battle was between Darrell Waltrip and Bobby Allison. The lead changed hands 9 times among 5 drivers. Most of those changes were between Allison and Waltrip. King Richard Petty threatened for a time, but lost all chance to win when he blew a tire and hit the wall in turn 1. Towards the end of the race, Bobby Allison lost his brakes. Darrell Waltrip, with a superior car, walked away from Allison and the rest of the pack. He took the checkered flag a full lap ahead of his nearest competition. Darrell Waltrip in victory lane for the 10th time this season. Darrell Waltrip in car number 11 was playing it safe taking a leisurely Sunday afternoon ride, approximately 8 positions behind Allison. Bobby Allison won the battle, but lost the war. Darrell Waltrip finished a comfortable 6th position to capture the 1981 Winston Cup Grand National Championship.
Well, every lap that clicked off, I knew I was getting that much closer to the championship, and I just kept I was getting numb.
Here is Waltrip taking to the high side and passing Bobby Hillin off of turn number 4. The next car he'll have to contend with is the number 70 of J.D. McDuffie. Darrell Waltrip appears on his way to victory, but anything can happen in the last few laps. We've got 3.5 laps to go. Terry Labonte brings the car off of the second turn and still definitely within striking distance. Let's see how this thing ends. Waltrip off the... Oh, we have a problem in turn number 3. It involves our second place car, Terry Labonte, and Bobby Allison. Labonte's car smoking badly as they have sheet metal rubbing against tire. Down the main straightaway, the yellow is out. There is Labonte in turn number 1, having a very difficult time steering that car because the sheet metal is definitely rubbing against the tire on the right front of the car. And so we will end this race under the caution, and Darrell Waltrip will be the winner. The field is being given the white flag right now. Terry Labonte staying out there, a tremendous disappointment for this young man who has driven a tremendous race here this afternoon, but had problems with 3 laps to go. Darrell Waltrip behind the pace car, going at about 40 miles an hour, comes off of the 4th turn and receives the checkered flag from Harold Kinder, and Darrell Waltrip has won the Northwestern Bank 400 from North Wilkesboro.
Waltrip and Bobby Allison. Allison led 168 laps in the 500-lap contest. Late in the race, the battle was between Allison in car number 88, Darrell Waltrip in car number 11, and Terry Labonte in car 44. Waltrip, who has won the last 3 consecutive races here, had trouble getting his car going after a late pit stop, and it looked like Allison was home free. But with just 20 laps to go, Labonte brought out the 3rd and final caution period of the night. Waltrip pitted, took on fresh tires, and took the lead away from Allison, who fell to 3rd. The battle was on. With just 16 laps to go, Allison pulled on every ounce of his racing experience. He passed Gant and headed for Waltrip, running flat out on the half-mile oval. Darrell Waltrip, who cut his teeth on this track in his home state, relied on feel, instinct, and a fresh set of tires as he beat Bobby Allison to the finish line by 3/4 of a second.
You know, we had a little luck. It helped us win the thing, and in more ways than one. We were running on a dead battery, had a bad pit stop, run out of gas in the pit, and then the caution saved us because we got to put on tires, and we didn't do that on our caution flag, on our green flag stop. So, you know, when it's your turn to win or your track, I guess you're just going to win no matter what.
You got a new slogan. What is it?
Follow me in Tennessee.
I think it's true. Congratulations.
Thank you.
For the second time this season, Joe Ruttman in car number 98 started from the pole position as the Winston Cup drivers took to the half-mile Bristol International Raceway for the running of the Busch 500. 3 laps into the race, the first caution flag came out when Dave Marcus lost his brakes and stalled in the backstretch. 66 laps later, the yellow came out again when Trevor Boys in car number 48 lost control and spun down the front stretch. At this point in the race, a real duel began shaping up between Darrell Waltrip in car number 11, gunning for his 6th victory in a row here, and Dale Earnhardt in car 15, looking for his 3rd win of the 1983 season. With less than 100 laps to go, Neil Bonnet in car number 75 brought the crowd to their feet as he hit the wall coming out of turn 4. That brought another caution and a mad dash to the pits for the leaders. Both Earnhardt and Waltrip put on 4 fresh tires and topped up the fuel tanks, expecting a wild 50-mile battle to the finish. But the battle was never to be. Waltrip beat Earnhardt out of the pits and took the lead. Then instantly the skies opened up as a fierce thunderstorm hit the Bristol track. The race was halted, and Darrell Waltrip had won a record 6th straight at Bristol.
My boys just really did an exceptional job on that last pit stop. They knew how critical it was. We didn't know it was going to rain, but they knew how critical it was for me to get in front of him because we felt like we could outrun him once we were in front of him.
We're going to have some celebration there in the hills of North Carolina tonight.
And Darrell Waltrip receives the white flag. This is the last lap. Darrell Waltrip moving to the high side of Sterling Marlin from Columbia, Tennessee, one of the candidates for Rookie of the Year.
And Darrell Waltrip now setting his car into turn number 3. Now turn number 4 off of it onto the main straightaway. And Darrell Waltrip has done it. He has won his first Grand National race in 1983.
Hi, everybody at home.
ESPN congratulates Darrell Waltrip for his victory here this afternoon at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina.
This weekend, Waltrip started the race from the Busch pole position and ran away with the lead for the first 150 laps or so. Then Dale Earnhardt in car number 15 took over for a while. Earnhardt diced back and forth with Waltrip, trying to hold on to the lead, but by lap 310 of the Holly Farms 400, Darrell had taken the upper hand. A late caution period caused by Dick Brooks tightened things up, but posed no threat to Waltrip, who cruised to victory with an average speed of 100.716 miles an hour, a new record for a 250-mile event. You'll see Darrell Waltrip celebrating this weekend's victory. This is the same scene that race fans have witnessed for the last 5 races here. 11 drivers tried leading the 500-mile contest. Late in the day, Lake Speed and Darrell Waltrip were battling back and forth for the lead. Then on lap 302, Ron Bouchard brought out the final caution period with this spin in turn 4. The next 64 laps belonged to Waltrip as he walked away with his second victory of the 1984 season. From the Darlington Raceway in Darlington, South Carolina, this is Bob Pierce reporting.
All in all, there were 7 cautions and 8 lead changes among 5 drivers. Although never leading, Harry Gant finished second and moved to within 59 points of Terry Labonte, who still leads the Winston Cup race. From North Wilkesboro with the winner and his dog, this is Kim Corder reporting.
The pay dirt about to be struck by Ricky Rudd. Terry Labonte for first place. Waltrip has already reached the mother lode and taken the national championship this afternoon. Here they are, back to turn number 8 another time. Skimming down in there goes the Ford, but more prepared.
Darrell Waltrip, 3-time Grand National champion. How do you like the sound of that?
I love it. It's we've always been second or third, and today we wasn't second or third. Today we did what we had to do. We won the Winston Cup Championship, and I'm proud of my crew.
Waltrip and Earnhardt gambled they could go the distance. Earnhardt lost the bet, running out of gas 2 laps from the end. With his challengers far back, Waltrip backed off the throttle, and as he crossed the finish line for the win, his engine quit. He had stretched his fuel supply perfectly. Gant was a runner-up for the second straight day. Elliott finished 18th. Waltrip's weekend was perfect. He won the Winston Saturday and the World 600, and in both races his car quit at the finish line.
White flag is out, 1 lap to go. Waltrip storms down into the first turn. Wallace staying with him. Kowicki with the overview from 3rd spot. Brett Bodine back and forth. Schrader in 5th. Davey Allison 6th. Back straightaway last time. Here's Wallace. Last ditch effort. Crowd is up on their feet. 130,000 strong. Let's see who's going to take it in turn number 3. Waltrip, a beautiful line. Here comes Wallace moving to the inside. Wallace pulling ever so much closer as they come to the stripe. And he drives into the grass. Wallace, as he finally has to settle for second place. It'll be Darrell Waltrip, the first man in history to win this event 4 times.
That was the hardest race emotionally I've ever run in my life.
Our records indicate Waltrip pitted on 144, same as everybody else, but it had that same 56 laps to go. If there's any magic in there, it's magic that they put in before the race. It wasn't magic on the pit stop.
He is drafting all around the track off anyone he can find, trying to conserve fuel. The white flag is out, and Schrader's wife looking on.
She can't believe he can go that far on a tank of fuel that Darrell Waltrip can. He's drafting, trying to save every bit of fuel he possibly can.
In the last lap, the interval is immense. It's a question of fuel. Can Waltrip hold out?
He could have coasted now, I think.
Yeah, he's about close enough now that he could coast across the start-finish line and still win.
Out of turn 4 after 17 years of effort. The Daytona 500 belongs to Franklin, Tennessee's Darrell Waltrip. He's done it. He's done it.
Driver Darrell Waltrip, wife Stevie.
Oh, I won the Daytona 500. I won the Daytona 500.
Darrell, how long?
Wait. This is the Daytona 500, isn't it?
You bet.
Don't tell me it isn't. Thank God.
How many years and how long and how hard have you tried to get right here?
17 years.
The leaders, meanwhile, complete another lap, and there are 3 to go at Martinsville.
Boy, this is unbelievable. I feel so much for Harry again because he has fought uphill all day. It's like a salmon going upstream almost.
Yeah, he was 2 laps down at one time, and now up there in second place and closing in on the leader.
Look at him fight the wheel coming off the corner. 2 laps to go.
And Michael
Waltrip has spun in turn number 1. The race could end under caution, or will it?
Michael's got his car rolling. He might get out of the way. We'll see.
He drives down the banking. The car is rolling, and the NASCAR officials, yes, the NASCAR officials wave the yellow flag, and this race is going to end under caution. Here comes Waltrip to the flag, and this is going to do it. The yellow and the white flags come out simultaneously. Darrell Waltrip has won.
Getting down toward the finish. 77th career win could be coming up. Right here as the white flag comes out. 1 to go. What a hard charge he has put on all day. 5th 5 times in the 600, 4 times a winner. Incredible mark by Waltrip in this event. Here he is ready to lap Larry Pearson once again.
Bill Elliott and Mark Martin are running side by side. Looks like Mark Martin, they're going to race it right to the line.
And that is a good battle as Bodine is pulled away in 4th, and Martin is challenging Elliott for the stripe. Coming down for the checkers, it is Darrell Waltrip for the 4th time. And there is a little bit of a slide coming to the line by Mark Martin, and across the stripe it'll be number 9, Bill Elliott for 5th. Bodine will finish in 4th today. Ken Schrader will be 3rd. And it will be Sterling Marlin for 2nd position, but it's all Waltrip.
Got to do my dance.
Got to do his dance, okay. He can do his dance now. Let's see, okay, the Waltrip shuffle here, right? No music. He's doing it a cappella.
Just one more time around the 5/8 mile oval at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, and Darrell Waltrip will win his first race in September of 1989. There's Jeff Hammond, who has already been named mechanic of the race, hoping that his driver can hold on for just a half lap. Now he's in turn number 4. Darrell Waltrip comes down and wins the first Union 400 at North Wilkesboro.
I knew we were close. I knew we were close at Darlington. Then I knew we were close at Bristol. But I said, golly, are we just ever going to keep getting close and never pull one off? But today was the day, and I'm just, man, I'm so happy. This is better than Daytona. I don't care if it ain't Daytona. I love it.
And Darrell will have his 2nd win of 1992. Going with his victory at Pocono. It'll be his 12th victory at Bristol International Raceway and his 7th win in the fall race, the night race. White flag is out. He's on his final lap. Less than a half mile to go now. Looks like the crew is celebrating already. They know he's got a 1. He can probably coast the rest of the way. Here's Waltrip off of corner number 4, and the checkered flag waves. Darrell Waltrip has won the Bud 500 at Bristol. Jay Gelder, the mechanic of the race, works his magic, takes Darrell to the victory.
Honey, it's me again in victory lane with the, for the kid, for Sarah, Caitlin, Kearns, Waltrip. One time, drove my heart out, baby doll. Drove my heart out for you. Now wait, come closer for you. I get really pumped up. I feel good, and Stevie's feeling good, and the baby's great, and I just come here with a good attitude, and my team is so great, and they're doing a great job. Praise God for a good night, for a win. Everything I could hope for. What a week. What a year. What a day.
Car won't start for some reason. There's something wrong with the car. Here we go, guys. Green flag. Get ready to go racing. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
He gets that run on the high side right there. Kurt Busch looks like he's struggling with his race car.
Here he comes. Here we go again. He's going to wait on him. He's going to put the crossover on him. He realized that wasn't a good move that last time.
White flag.
Here he goes. He's going to try to slide under him here. Come on, baby.
And Blaney's coming.
Both these cars are driving terrible right now. Half a lap to go.
Nah, they're driving good. Come on, baby. You can do it on this end of the speedway. Come off the 4 and get up alongside of him.
Half a mile
Here
to
he
go.
comes. Here he comes.
Who's going to get off?
Here he comes. Here he comes. He's got him this time.
It's going to be a drag race. Wow! They touch. They touch.
Craven got him. Craven got him.
Craven got him. And
Craven. All right. What a finish.
have you ever?
No, I've never.
Wow.
What a finish.
That is one happy group right there.
That's one great race. I'm going to tell you, it's the goodest race I've ever seen at Darlington.
This night, these men and the people in this room, they're what inspired me. They are what inspired me to be a race car driver. They are what inspired me to Cale said he climbed the ladder. I feel like I climbed a lot of mountains. You know, they always tell me, if you're going to dream as big as you possibly can, because you know what? It might just come true. And tonight, I'm living proof of that.